starting out this video, today is actually January the 9th. We are going to start trapezoids. But the first thing we got to understand is trapezoids are made from bases and a height. And we got to understand where the bases are and where the height is. I really need y'all's attention. So let's kind of put calculators down for a second. Just kind of look for a second, because if you can't find these things, you can't do the math. I don't care what calculator says, you've got to find some stuff on these. Okay. Now, every trapezoid has a set of parallel lines that run like a railroad track, okay? I'm going to be kind of silly, but I'm going to do it under the camera. Like, they're either going to run up and down, they might run side by side or whatever. You know, it doesn't matter which way, as I'll call it, okay? Those are your bases. So we got to first find two that run like a railroad track. Now, the reason I'm pointing that out, because sometimes if there's more shapes to it, it's a little more confusing. So look at these examples. I'm first just going to show you. Do y'all see how this and that are the bases? Two bases, okay? This and this are a base. Two railroad tracks. This and this. Okay? Now, it keeps going. These are all bases. They have two bases. Okay? Even this one. This one is weird. It doesn't look like a trapezoid, but it's a trapezoid. Okay? It's a little bit longer on the bottom than the top. Just a little bit. Okay? Now, please look at the numbers then. The top number is 9.8 and the bottom number is 10.1. So it is just a drop longer on that bottom. Okay? Now, the other trapezoid that I just want to draw and just show you is this one. Because I've seen this on a lot of worksheets and I just wish it was on here, but it's not. Okay, which is a trapezoid that looks like that. It's kind of standing up on end. So where are my two parallel lines on that one? Samuel? Yeah, on the sides. So I just wanted to show you that they're not always running left to right. Sometimes they're running this way. Okay, so the second thing we got to be able to do is find the height. Huh? You don't have to draw it. I'm just trying to show you. So the last thing we got to find is the height. The height is just like a triangle. The key is it has to be at that 90-degree angle. Hint, hint. It has to be at the 90. It also, hint, hint, is going to run between the two railroad lines. It's going to be that perfect line between the two. So, some of them are super easy because like this first picture, it looks like the height on a triangle. They even made a little dash line. Yes, there's the 90, so we know that is the height. Okay, this one. Honestly, I know that it's easy because it's the only other number if you want to know the truth. But I want you to see something. That height connects the two green lines, and also there's your 90. That one. Do you see how that's the height? And there's that little 90 right there. Okay. Uh-huh.
So when we're solving this, we have to put all three numbers?
Yep. We'll get there in a minute. Listen, we're not solving yet. We just got to figure these things out. Like, we just got to find them first.
Okay. So what is the 90?
The corner right there?
Yeah.
That's just showing you where there's a perfect right angle. And there's got to be a perfect right angle like this one. To see where the height is connected to the two bases, yes. Look at this one, though. I got a lot of y'all, like, it kind of worries me. Okay, so look at this one. Between the two heights, the two bases, but it has to be at a 90. So which one's the height on that one?
3
1/2. Yes. Because that one has the right. Guys, this is where I need you to look. That is a tricker. Whatever you want to call it. You don't need it because it's the length of a side. Does that make sense? Okay. And then, of course, the last one's kind of easy because it's, on the end here. Look at this one, though, the one I drew. Where's the height on that one? Top or bottom? So that one's at a 90? Listen. All textbooks and worksheets may not, they'll try to give you something like this, and they may not draw that cute little right angle. You got to look and just make sure that you see that perfect L, because that would be the height. Okay? Okay, now we're going to finally do one. I will be honest. First, you want the formula on the top. Okay? The formula is, and yes, we got to write it every time. It is A equals, for area, it is the height, and we're going to be finding the base 1 and base 2. Now, base 1 and base 2, guys, are just the two green lines. It's the two bases. I'll be honest. It doesn't matter if you tell me that that's base 1 and I say that's base 1. It doesn't matter because when we add them together, it's going to make one number. Okay? We're going to add those together first. We're going to times it times the height. And then the last step, just like a triangle, is divide by 2. Okay? Yes?
If we were to accidentally underline the A equals, would that be possible on the formula?
Nah, I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't keep doing that, but, just try to stop it over there. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to do these on note paper because, honestly, it just takes a lot of space. If you want to flip it over on the back and do them on the back, what I'm going to try my best is to kind of show you the picture while I work it out, okay? So if that will help you and you don't have to flip it back and forth so much. Okay. Now, I will say this. If you don't write this down and take notes, just hang on to it. You don't have anything to look back at tonight. Okay, so here we go. Are you ready? Okay, so we're looking at this picture. Now, step 1. We look at it. They want the area of the figure, and the figure is a trapezoid. Here we go. We're going to write the formula. Okay, there's my formula. Should be, as the days go on, these should be getting memorized by Friday. Don't forget. Okay. Now we're going to fill it in. So I want you to think about it. We're looking for area. So we know A equals, that's what we're looking for. Okay? Which one's our height? 7. So, you got it. There's the 7. Now, we need 2 bases. Which ones are the bases? 7 and 11, yes. So, first, write the math problem. Listen, don't skip this step. This shows the teacher, first, you know the shape. Second, you know what I would call where each thing is. Okay? Do you need anything? I need you copying this. You got a pencil? Okay. Do what? Huh? Yeah, you want that to be all divided by 2. Okay, good question. Now, think about order of operations. Nothing's changed. The first thing we should do is parentheses, please excuse me, dear Aunt Sally. So we're going to add because that's what's in parentheses. What is 11 plus 7? 18. Now, I'm going to be honest. From here, it is a triangle. I want you to think about it. Triangle's formula was base times height divided by 2. Look, there's your base. There's your height. They're just flipped, which we know in multiply doesn't matter, divided by 2. So, right. So what is next? What do we do next?
Do the we multiply the thing.
7 times
7 times
18. Yeah. Like.
It's 126.
Okay.
18 times 70. Yeah, he's right.
7 times 18 is 126.
So it'll be 100.
Bring down the divided by 2, which is 63. Okay. Now, it is area, so I look back at my picture. It's feet, and it is squared because it is area.
Is it okay if you don't put the equal sign? Sometimes
Put the equal sign. Get used to it, guys. There's a lot of teachers who would take off for that. Uh-huh. I am recording?
Yes.
Good. I'm supposed to be.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Hint, hint. If you forget feet, or if it's supposed to be squared and you forget that, 1 or 2 points for each thing, which could add up. Okay. That's why I'm trying to kind of get you trained now. Okay. Let's do number 2. Okay. Here is number 2 shape. So we look at number 2. It is a trapezoid. So first thing, I'm going to write the formula. Okay. Okay, now we're going to fill it in. Which one is the height? 6. And the 2 bases are?
7.5 and 5.
You got it. Don't forget to write divided by 2. Okay. Okay, so first we should what?
We should add
And the 7.5 plus 5 is
12.5.
12.5. It's okay. I'm just glad y'all are all like, y'all are getting this, and it's because I think I'm getting more homework. Y'all are practicing more. The calculator makes it easier. I know that. But it's just, I'm glad to see that. Okay, 6 times 12.5 is 75. But don't forget, 8th period. Listen, it's not that I don't want you excited, but the problem is this. I lose too many of you. Okay, so look, 75 is right. But don't forget, divided by 2.
Wait, is it 36?
So it's 37.5. Listen, if you're not getting these answers, please practice it right now on a calculator.
I'm not. I got 75.6.
Okay, so let me, 1 second. I gotta get a calculator. It might be like, you gotta do the best you can. You gotta try. Yeah, you should have a cheating calculator. Okay, 7.5 plus 5 is 12.5. Oh, okay. And then 12.5 times 6 is 75. And then 75 divided by 2 is 37.5. Okay, everybody good on that one?
No.
Hit clear and try again. Here. Please be trying number 3.
By herself.
1 second. Well, number 3 is on your notes. Just flip it over. Okay, so what would you do first?
Oh, yeah. Just keep that thing.
Oh, yes, here. So 7.5 plus 5. one digit or whatever?
Yeah, I've been off by one.
That's what it is. Okay, so number 3. 8th period. Keep working if I'm helping someone. Here we go. Number 3. Woo. Shh. Stop. I'm trying not to call out names, but I also don't have a problem. But if I have to call out your name, I will probably email your parent and say, hey, by the way, will you watch the video today? Please don't. Please. Listen, work with me here. Okay, number 3, trapezoid. We got A equals H, B1 plus B2, divided by 2. Okay, I'm going to fill this thing in, see if you filled it in my way. 6.3 plus 3.6. Okay, so first thing is add the 2 numbers in parentheses. You get 9.9. Okay, everybody good so far? Okay, I'm going to do 9.9 times 4, 39.6. Divided by 2, 19.8. And it is meters squared. Stop. Let people focus through a few of these. Yes. That'll do it. Yes. Most kids on these forget to divide by 2, but yes, that is another one. That is another one. On 4, 5, and 6, okay, I'm going to work them. I'm going to show you, like, see if you can do them with me. Here we go. Okay. Uh-huh. Yes. Guys, stop. Stop. It doesn't matter. Stop. Here we go. Number 4. Okay. Height is 12. Bases are 14.3. You got it. Okay. Pulling out my handy dandy calculator.
32.7.
Yes. Okay. 32.7. Okay. Times 12.
392.4. Yep.
Now, I'm going to stop right there for right this second because I'm going to show you something on tonight's homework. And please look up here. I know a few of you are getting ready to walk out, but look real quick. On tonight's homework, please stop. Okay, there are these 6 problems. Please look. That one has a tricker, but we talked about how, some of them have triggers. Please look at these word problems. This one is about a patio. The patio, you really need to look up here. Because tomorrow, I'm counting it wrong if you don't try this one, because I'm trying to explain it to you. This one says, find the area of the patio shown. But last year, all my kids came in saying, I didn't see the problem. Please look, it's right there. This is the patio. So, here's the two bases, and here's the height. Okay, it's just a picture. On number 12, it is a map all it talks about, it's just a story. But if you think about what it says, it talks about a northern border of 9.6 and a southern border of 25. Those are your bases, because they're borders. No, where's your textbook? I know, but you gotta we're gonna have to do something. Are you over here? Like at this one? No. Oh, okay. I just don't know what to take off. Okay. Now, no one should have moved yet. I want you to all go back where you were. I don't care if you're second or third bell. Call me mean, but I kind of care about your math grade. On this one, so on the geography one, number 12, you've got the northern border and the southern border. Those are your bases. In between it, they're saying that it is separated or it's this far apart. That means that 90 is the height. Okay, does that help a little bit? Even though it's a big, long sentence, I realize you just need the 3 numbers, okay? On that one's not too bad. You use the 3 numbers and compare it. This one is a challenge. Number 14 is a challenge. It is one of the ones with the missing number. So you kind of have to work it backwards. But it's a lot like the triangle ones from yesterday on 12 and 13. So I'm just begging you to please try it. Now, you're going to sit here silently while I finish these problems because I need, in case anyone's at home needing to see this or see a few extra, I'm going to finish working these out. We're going to start with, or I'm going to keep going. I'm on number 5. Okay. I'll admit, number 5 is a good one for all of you because it has a fraction involved. And we just, on these, there aren't many fractions. Okay. Formula is A equals H B1 plus B2 divided by 2. My height on this one is 3.5. My bases are 4 and 9. Okay, I do the 9 and the 4 first. I think it's 13. I'm trying to do math late in the day. Okay, using my calculator. This is where some of you have not, we need to conquer the calculator. Here we go. 3.5 would be 3 ABC1 ABC2 times 13. I got 45 and a half. Okay, divide by 2 is 22 and 3/4. You didn't need, anyway, 22 and 3/4. And it would be yards squared. Good on that one? No. We should be if we weren't paying attention to the people walking in and out of my room so much. Smile, smile. Okay. I'm going to work number 6 now. Number 6. It is a trapezoid. It looks weird because it is that's number 6 right there. It looks like a rectangle, but it's not. Okay, A equals bye guys. I'm just trying to write and work all at the same time. Okay, 9.8 plus 10.1 divide by 2. Okay, I'm going to do times 7 Divide by 2. Looks like my answer is 69.65 millimeters
1 second.
squared. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is this. I do want to talk about one that's on down, or the next one, I guess. It is a weird shape, and we're going to get more into this next week. And some of the shapes are like we put two things together, and then some of them are we're going to take them apart. Kind of like that picture frame thing we had the other day where we took out the middle part, okay? This down here is one where they want us to say these two trapezoids are congruent. That's what the sentence says off to the left. They're congruent. So they want to know what would the area be of the shaded figure. But look right here. There's two of them. Now, I need you to think about it. We got to pull out, to figure out the area of one trapezoid, okay, we need two bases. Okay, so once you kind of look at this picture, try to get it lined up. Okay, so what do you think your bases are? Oh, wait a minute. There can only be... Wait a second, I'm trying. Okay, so look at it as one trapezoid. There's just one trapezoid. What are the bases? 9 and 3. Do y'all see that being the railroad tracks? Okay, so I'm going to do one trapezoid. I got 9 and 3. Now, the part that might be a little more tricky is, what is the height? Now listen, you got to think. One trapezoid. 4. Because look, from here to here is 8. So half of it is 4. Does that make sense? Why we're using 4? Because we only need from here to here as a height. Okay. So we put a 4 there. I get 9 plus 3, 12. 4 times 12 is 48. And 48 divided by 2 is 24. Now, you kind of have to stop there and think for a second. Because 24 is what? How much is 24? Is it the whole picture? What is it? Just kind of half. Like, it's only this trapezoid, right? I want you to think about it. When you did the area formula, you only did it for one trapezoid. That means 24 is for one trapezoid. So what do we have to do for both of them? Add another one, yeah. It's just 24 plus 24. Because there are two of them in this picture. You kind of just, like, it's got a little extra thinking in it. But it's really not, like, super hard. It's kind of like putting it together. Okay? Now, your homework is, it's right here. It is, give me a second. I'm trying to show. It is this 537, 5 through 14. And I'm going to show it and leave it up here for a few minutes in case you want to start it or whatever. Here is the homework. There's 5, 6, 7. I'm kind of breaking this up. This is a mess. Guys, you have a textbook at home, or you can use my textbook in class. But right now, don't listen. Just give me a second. Okay, so this is a little bit better. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 11 is this patio over here. I got 12 and 13 and 14. 14's the real challenging one. I just want you to try it. It's not going to hurt anything. Okay, so I will stop the recording now. Don't forget, I do want to show this real quick. Y'all don't forget that Friday you have this little quiz. I know it's only 20 points, but it's the first 20 points in the quiz category. It is just knowing the 4 formulas. Remember, it is what it is we're going to give you like the word rectangle in a picture, and you got to write one of those formulas. Honestly, you know, I would just do that one. But then we might give you a triangle, and you got to give me the formula. And then we might give you a parallelogram, and you got to give me the formula. And then we might give you a trapezoid, and you got to give me the formula. Okay? It's really not that hard. If you've done all your homework, then it should be really easy.
The formula is the same for parallelogram and rectangle and triangle?
Well, except triangle is divided by
2.
2.
Oh,
Yes. So I'm just kind of saying that and letting you know. Okay?